a tribute of my caddy. Today, I fixed this air cooler. It had a water pump problem. I replaced the water pump, left the old water pump in. The new water pump hooks up into the outlet. It's fine if it works like that. I'll show you how I did it. So we bought this air cooler, and the pump works. The original pump, you can see it here, it works, but it won't pump water up to the top. It's weak. It's a weak pump. I don't know why they put it in there. And if you bob it up and down in the water, it pulls water up like you're priming it, then it'll pull water up and it'll work. But when you turn it off and start it back, it don't work anymore. It does the same thing. You have to keep pulling the back off. You have to keep pulling the back off, jiggling it up and down in the water, and I'm not going to pull this back off all the time. So what I done is I got a bigger pump, which I've actually had this pump before. This thing's heavy enough, you don't need to screw it down. This bigger pump, I had a fish before, and the fish died for a couple of years. So I still got this pump and more smaller pumps that also won't do nothing. And this pipe here fits perfectly on this pump. And I've tested it already. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to unhook this pump because it's too much trouble. I'm just going to throw it to the side and leave it in there. This pump is going to have a little notch cut out here, so this wire can go in here and then go out. That way this back can still go on. And then I'm just going to hook it up manually. I'm just going to hook it up manually and unhook it manually when I'm using it. No big deal. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with hooking it up. I don't need an on-off button on the top. I mean, I can just lean over and hook it up and unhook it. No problem. So that will solve the problem, unless I want to wire this into that. And I'm not going to wire this into that because it's too much trouble, too much to do. So why complicate something that don't need to be complicated? And I tested this pump already. It's pumping water really good up in there. And this is a bigger pump, so I had to test it to make sure it didn't pump too much water and then it would overflow out the top. And it seems like it's pumping a decent amount of water. So right now I'm just going to cut a hole out probably about here, keep it away from this thing, and then put the back on, and it'll be done.
Let me do like.
We go ahead and I don't have my glasses on, so I don't know how.
Oh, you're little.
How good I'm
Mommy, how long is this for?
Cut this.
How long is this for?
3,000. Okay, you're a winner now.
Was it 3,000?
Yeah.
These are flush trim cutters. If you cut with this side, everything you cut will be flush, but this side won't. So if you're cutting something that won't flush on both sides, you have to cut it and turn it over and cut it again. But I'm flush trimming it on the top and then here, and then I'm going to bend it out if I can, and just cut it again.
Give one more here. Oh, use this. Hey, love.
I'm just going to cut this.
Get
like
this
that.
one back.
I'm sure I get all the way through it good. This won't work good.
Just pull it. No, it won't work.
Just try to bend the plastic, which is not bending good because it's kind of, plastic's not really hard, it's just
Awkward position.
to get in there. So make sure the flush trim bit stays on the outside. If you can't see it, then you can't see it because I have to get in there to cut this. That's the only way to do it. You just have to picture it in your mind. You got to get. Now the best part about it is it's good. I had that fish before, and it's good I bought that pump. Because if I didn't know I had to.
You have to cut that more.
If I didn't know I had to order the pump, waited forever to get it, then I would have been making that mess every day, hooking it back up. I mean, taking the back off to get this thing going, and if that's no security that it will keep going, cut that part I shouldn't have, but it will keep going, because yesterday we did that, and a little while later it stopped working.
You have to cut that more again.
I've cut this over here already, and we're ready to put it on the back. So if you got one of these, and the pump is not pumping good, or the pump dies or whatever, See, it's no big deal. It's just a submersible pump. It's a water pump. It's a submersible water pump. It's no
The
big
one
deal.
in your sunroom.
Or crisscross these here on this filter thing. That way the plug won't pull. End up turning this thing over so the screws won't fit right in it. I didn't have the screws in that other one anyway. It's not going anywhere.
Turn it so we can put the back.
We'll put the back on it. And mop the floor, get this thing running.
Ow, my finger got stuck.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Alright.
Will you do it?
So it's only a big deal if you make it a big deal. You don't need that button here. Just leave it off.
Get on
Because
it.
that pump will still come on if you turn that on.
Rub. On it.
Now we'll hook it up.
Watch the plug is wet. You get electrocute in there.
Fan.
Turn it.
And then banks it around. Get the fan. Turn the fan on. And there it is.
Because the one that
Flowing
originally,
really good,
the
flowing
one that
perfect.
original in this one, it won't do this. It won't push water up.
The original pump is too small. I don't know why they would put something like that in there.
Then you cover this one. So.
It cannot, the small pump that's in it cannot push that water up through that hose.
You can put ice in here too if you want to. Right, ice. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's working right now.
So now I don't have to worry about it. And I'll go get some ice and throw in there.
Our floor is very wet every time we open that back door of that thing. This is what it looks like right here on the side. Got no choice. We have to do it. It's kinda nice air cooler. It's not too bad.
Just so get one of these air coolers and they don't work. Save your money. Save your money and sending it back. If it's something besides the, what is it, the water pump, send it back. If it's a water pump, just buy you one. I think that water pump was 500, 600 pesos maybe. Just buy your water pump. Hook it up like that. Save money. Don't just ship that thing back when it comes around. Unless you're bought like a casino or something, you can take it right up the road, but if you order it, just fix it yourself.
Nice, cool. Put the ice lang.
This fix is so easy, a woman can do it.
This one's to be froze, but it's been used already. It needs to be froze. Freeze, froze.
All that already.
Freeze again, froze, freeze. So it's freezing cold.
These things come with it.
Yes,
So
free.
you can freeze it back. I'm going to put ice back in here and
Okay, close.
freeze it.
Because it's too hot in here and we can't use aircon. It's too expensive. The electric bill is too expensive in aircon. So we try to use this air cooler here in the living room. You don't need to close the window. You just let the window open. It's just cool the whole room only here in the living room.
Okay, now it's finished, it's done, working fine, everything's going, squirting water good, it's fixed. So if you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit the thumbs up button, but leave a comment, good or bad. I'll keep the good ones, I'll block the bad ones. And I'll see you next time on the next video. Thanks for watching.
Hello.
Hello. Marieclay. Exactly. This is a number 3.
Number 3. What else?
And it's cool.
And it's cool. Why it's cool?
Because
Because there is
eyes.
eyes inside. What else? What's inside?
It's a fan inside.
What else inside?
Water.
It's my stuff.
Got water inside. That's why it's cool.
And this.
Yes, and a fan. Did you like our air cooler?
Yeah, but it's not touching that.
Is not touching the other side. She said she wanted it there because that's where she always stay watching her cartoons. We
Yeah,
can.
Daddy has to move that TV there and there.
Yeah.
This is Daddy's couch and that is my couch.
Okay, that's Daddy's couch there, the gray one, and that's Sierra's couch right there, the blue one. They have one couch each. Only Mommy have no couch.
Yeah, Dad in it.
Oh, I got the Bose chair right here. She said, I have a Bose chair like there. Are you done? Okay. Goodbye.